Love it. Woo! Like this song? How you guys doing? Are you kidding me? How you guys doing? Every time I come to one of these events, I'm like, hey, there's no way I can get any more excited. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know if they got a bleeper. Marcus said my wife and I can't go to Dubai because it's against the law to swear. Well, just won't go to Dubai. I want to thank you all for coming here. First of all, I want each and every one of yourselves to just give yourself an incredible hand for getting here. I've been in this industry for 37 years. And it keeps getting better and better and better and better. I mean, some of the stuff that's here, Terry and I wouldn't be at Super Affiliates if it wasn't for the people that helped us get here. And you never can forget that. Terry and I had a very humbling experience coming to this event. I can't remember the last time I flew cattle class. So we got 2 hours of de-icing in Montana, and they said, well, instead of flying you to Atlanta, we're going to fly you to Detroit. We got to Detroit, and they just said, hey, you're premium executive, blah, 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 million miles kind of stupid stuff. We got you taken care of. And we showed up there and got our tickets, and it was 37 D and C. I had no clue the plane was that fucking big. It's like the doors open, you just sit there. Like waiting for someone to sign up as an affiliate. He said he was going to do it. Oh my God. So for those of you that flew coach here, I love you. I had no ideas. Either I got bigger or the seats got smaller. But I kept telling everybody, I don't fly enough, I don't go enough places that I need a private jet. Bullshit. I'm like, hey, I got to raise my goals a little bit, right? But everybody did so great here today. Didn't we have a great event? Now, what my goal is here is I'm going to do something I've never done before. Never, ever, ever. First of all, I did slides.
What? That's bullshit.
It's bullshit, yeah. And the reason I did slides is because if I drew things on a napkin, you guys couldn't see it. But I want to show you guys how simple and easy this business is. We just started a group about 90 days ago in Nigeria. We just put in like 7,500 people in 90 days.
Yeah.
Not bad, you know what I mean? And do I have anybody here from Hungary? Now, I don't want to discredit anything that anybody else tells you to do. I watched Jefferson Santos up here. Isn't he amazing? I couldn't do anything that damn guy does. I'm too simple. I went to the North Dakota College of Science to get an automotive engineering degree. And that's a guy, so after you do that, you get out and they go, what do? I work on cars. It's like, it's got to be simple for me. So I want to show you what I'm currently doing because it seems to be working really well. So I'm going to be like Jefferson trying to figure out these slides. Now I got it. I see him looking, well, what's going on? So we got some incredible growth in Nigeria. And the reason why is I just kept this very simple for them. Now, I know we're not allowed to do this. You know, compliance is seeing this, but we're not supposed to show income. But I do show my mobile app. And when it opens up, it's just there. I click on the back office and it shows up, and I show people. How many people are here from Chile? So they said, hey, they said, how do you do this business? And I said, let me show you. See this My Daily Choice app? Yeah, I click on it, and I click on login. It does it itself. And I go, look at that. And immediately 15 phones come out. Can we take a picture? Get on, man. Get after it. And I know we're not allowed to say what we earn, but all I can tell you guys is Terry and I have been with the company a little over 5.5 years. And if Terry went to the dollar store, she could buy 4.6 million things there. And compliance says, hey, you're not supposed to say income claims. I never said you could make what I make. There's no way you can make the money I make. Because you're just too complex and you overthink too much and you make everything freaking complicated. But you could make it simple. So I want to show you guys really quickly how to develop new ranks. You know, it's fun when Josh does the monthly. Isn't Josh and Jenna amazing? For those of you that don't have a belief in a higher creator, Josh and Jenna are answers to prayers. Like Jefferson said, I've been with 19 companies. And if you want to have horror stories, bring them on, man. I've built groups of 758,000 people. I think Jefferson and I both had over 2.5 million customers. And have things change where people make decisions where your income goes to zero. Damon, Candace, John, Todd, Judy, we can't go get a job. Can you imagine my resume? Well, when's the last time you worked? 86? 1986. What have you been doing this whole time? You ever heard of those pyramid things? You ever heard the guy at the top makes all the money? I'm that guy. Sorry, Terry. She goes, you aren't going to get on stage and start screaming again, are you? And I said, I don't know. I didn't know that I screamed. And she said, you scream. I'm sorry, love. Give my wife a hand. Yes, she is. How many of you have sworn off network marketing? You're never going to do it again? Yeah, I've retired 3 times. And my wife tricked me into this business. I love you, honey. Thank you. She signed up, bought some CBD, and said, can you help me build my little business? I sure the hell can. So now I'm going to show you guys really simple now. Theoretical. This is income disclosure statement, right? Basically, what you guys got to protect the house. I make some jokes, but you got to protect the house. The thing you can't say is Robert Hollis makes this amount, or John makes this amount, or Judy or Barb make this amount. And if you get into the company, you can make that kind of money. You can't say that. I can say, and you can say, hey, listen, look at my back office. I made like $300. Do you know anyone that could use $300? Well, I could. Really? Give me your phone number, and I'll text you my affiliate link, and you can sign up for free. Then I'm going to show you how to make money. Huh? So this is what I was showing 37 years ago. And I want every one of you to put on your, how many people remember when you were a child and you dreamt? You know, you could be an astronaut, you could be a nurse. How many people remember when you used to dream? And then all of a sudden, that was called imagination. And we had this big income circle. You know, the cars we were going to have, the places we were going to travel, you know, the homes that we were going to have, all this money we were going to give to charity. We had this big circle, right? And then over the years, we just had everyone around us start beating the hell out of us, and we just kept making our income circle shorter, shorter, shorter. Now, you know what we have in the world? Learned hopelessness. Learned hopelessness. Victims. Right? Blamers. The government. Freaking government. I've been all over the world, and I go, how you doing? Freaking government. As soon as the government's the reason you're not making income, now you gave up total control. If it's to be, it's up to me. So 37 years ago, I sat down with this guy, and he said, Robert, let me show you something. I said, okay. And he says, this is you. When he got done with this theoretical example, all I ever wanted to be was a circle. That's it. 37 years, all I want to be is a circle. Not a square, a circle. And he said, Robert, let's say this is you. And he says, let's say that you could afford to come in at the bottom level. And today that would be brand bucks. You know, find a way to get there. And then what if you introduced it to one other person? And they went out and did the same thing you did, and then the company gives you $50. And I went, okay. And he says, what if you did it again? What do you think we're going to say to the second person? Same thing we said to the first person? He goes, you are going to make so much freaking money. Because I don't know about you guys, but I was brought into this business different than a lot of you. You want to hear my script? Jefferson's script was awesome. Here was the script of someone calling me. Hey, Bobby, what are you doing? Because I was a mechanic. I go, listen, I've been on workman comp for 9 months, about ready to lose everything. He said, I met this guy today that showed me a check for $62,000. It was attached to the stub. And he's looking for people that want to make 6 figures a year. You need no experience. He'll teach you everything. Do you know of anyone? I said, I'll come pick your ass up. I'm sorry for you people that love leading with the product. I don't know how your brain works. When people say, what are your products? I go, we're in 200 countries with 1,000 products. Which one you want to know about? Well, I don't know what you have. That's why you're going to create a free account. Then you can see everything we have. Okay? So now the next step is really simple. We're going to show those two how to do it. You guys catching this? Now this is a 2x2, but in here, we made like a total of earnings of $204. How much did it cost for $199 brand bucks? Okay, first thing is a belief check. If you listen to Josh Weigel's story, you need a belief check. And like Jefferson said, you just want to keep getting them. Jefferson's right. You keep coming in here 90 days, and you're on the escalator, whatever it was. conveyor belt. I just wanted people to get a check every week because that seems to keep them in. How many would just stay in the business if you got a credit wallet every week? That's my goal. So the second thing that I want to do is get them so their return on investment, they're in profit by $4. Then I'm going to say, so if you were in business and people ask, are you still in that thing? You could say, yeah, I'm in profit. See, I remember hearing from a guy, you can work for wages or work for profits. Let's get them in profits. Then the second thing we're going to do is we're going to help those two that first got in, they're going to get in profits. So now you look at here, it's like, wow. Now all of a sudden you're made what, $204, you got $1,400 in volume, and then all of a sudden you hit 1K. Now you got to add a third person to make that happen. But now you're at $354. You got your $100 bonus, right? So now when I'm talking to people in Hungary, did I do this in Hungary? All I did is show them a theoretical example of how to get a check, how to get in profit, and how to get profit. Am I correct, Judith? And people went, oh, okay. So now we're at $354. What if we take it one more generation? Now we got $300 in residual income coming in. You guys see the theoretical example that Josh did on the brand bucks explanation? Brilliant. So now we're all of a sudden, you go down there, grand total of 400. What if we took it to the next level? Now you're $620 a month? How many people understand that this is more money than a part-time job? All right, what are you going to do next? Anybody want to guess where we're going next? So now we're $600 total. Now all of a sudden we go to the next level, and my mentor drew this out on a napkin. Oh, and then we get these people, and we get these people. So let me ask you a question. Robert, if you were making $1,260, what would you do with that money? I need you guys to tell me, if you got in profit with MDC, what would you do with the money? Because if you don't know what you're going to do with the money is not coming. So my story was pretty sad. He goes, Robert, what would you do with that money? I said, well, I've been on workman's comp for 9 months, and I don't have any electricity right now. I said, I got a pawn loan on my used car, and I'm behind on payments, so I got the repo guy following me around. I didn't think I was worthy anymore as a human being, and I told my girlfriend that I wasn't worthy, and I sent her home back to Montana, told her that she needed to find somebody that could take care of her. And I'm a single father, and my wife abandoned me, and I had to call her up and ask her to take care of our son because I just don't have any money. And he goes, Robert, you're really good at telling your past story. How's that working for you? I go, it's just the truth. And he goes, what would you do with that money? I said, I'd turn my electricity back on. How would that feel? I'd make the payments on my car so the repo man wouldn't take it. Okay, great. Then what? I don't know. Well, now we're going to help some more people. So now you made $4,100. We're going to help all these people get our first check. We're going to get all these people. We're going to help them get a rank. And we're just going to keep building it. Now you got $4,100. You got bonuses, 1, 5, 10, 25. You get $4,100. I think I have 7 people in Nigeria that did this in their first 60 days. Do you guys know that an average Nigerian makes $750 a month U.S.? You convert that to Naira, that's $800,000. 800,000 Naira. Right now, I have people in Nigeria walking around saying, you know what? I made 2 million Naira last month. Would you like a link to get involved? Then show them the theoretical. Are you guys getting this? So then the next step, $9,100, $5,100 a month. Now you can leave your job. How many of you guys like to tell your, isn't there a song, take your job and shove it? How many of you would like to leave nicer, but you'd like to leave? Retire your spouse. How would that make you feel? See, that's $60,000 a year. In this example, we brought in how many people? 3. And we keep doing that down. See, I was taught different in network marketing. I was told that duplication is when you bring somebody in, you just sponsor them, and you help them bring in somebody, and then you help them bring in somebody. When all 3 of those people, 3 deep, get a check, that's called duplication. Bringing them in and saying, good luck, is not how I do the business. I don't know how to do the business that way. So then he showed me this money, and it messed me up. I replaced my auto mechanics money. I said the first thing I would do with that bonus is I would fly back to Montana, and I'd get on my knees, and I'd beg this woman to please marry me. That's what I would do. And I would go fly out and get my son back out of Wyoming and get them to leave with me. And that's what I do. And he goes, do you think she'd say yes? And I go, I don't know. And he goes, you do what you just told me you're going to do. And she's been with me for 40 years, and I love her to death. Your job is to inspire people. Your job is to get them to dream again. You got to show them a theoretical example where you're going to show them and you're going to help them get their belief check, get the next check, get a ranked advance. You know, when all of a sudden you have a group that all of a sudden there's 60, 70 people that hit 1K, 60, 70 people that hit 1K, and then a bunch of those hit 5K, and 5 or 6 hit 10K, and 3 or 4 hit 25K, and 2 or 3 hit 50K. It's amazing what happens if you show them a simplicity. They hardly ever call you again. They don't need you. Do you know anyone who wants to make this money? Yeah. Now, the only thing that I've added to this is they hold up the FFX foil, and they say, listen, this is $5. And they go, oh, but if you get in and buy brand bucks, it's $4. And people go, you want to pay 5 or you want to pay 4? I'll give you some chance to think about it. Now, how many people like to pray for stuff? All right? Some people say, well, I got to pray about it. I said, listen, I'm a believer. I'll pray with you right now. Dear Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, they want a sign of whether or not they want to get in this business. Yes! Yes! There's your sign. What credit card do you want to put that on? It gets gooder. There's your $120,000 a year. 512 people. There it is. 20,000. Now, what else could be simpler than this? This is your upfront money. I draw this out on a napkin. For those of you that are taking pictures of these slides, you can go to youtube.com/Robert Hollis, and you can get the videos that I do and my simple little PowerPoint. Okay? And so the only way we could close this up is there's upfront money, 20 grand a month. Terry and I made $191,000 in upfront money for hitting ranks. Do you guys know that I've been promised money if I hit a rank and then would do millions in volume and come on stage and right before they gave me the big check, they'd go, Steele, we're going to have to make this to you in payments. Like, what, like 10 grand a month? 2 years to get your bonus? Terry and I hit super affiliate, and Thursday came around. I was going, I don't even want to call Josh. I really don't. Looked in our online banking. Yeah! I mean, that's some life-changing money. Wouldn't you guys agree? And so to close this up, this is Josh Swagel. You guys know what I need Josh and Jenna Swagel to do? I tell them this every time. Jenna was telling me today, she says, Robert, you never call, you never complain. You don't say anything, you just work. And I said, because I had a rough life, and I get up every morning, and I put my shoes underneath my bed so that I have to get down on my knees to pull them out. And I spend some time being grateful. And I need Josh and Jenna. You guys, when you start getting tens of thousands of people in your group, you just got to believe that Josh has got it figured out, because there's no way you could look in your back office and go, how am I getting paid on these 20,000 people? I don't have a freaking clue. But there it is. There it is. So I need Josh and Jenna to continue to do what their vision is, and I just need to be the number one person that delivers their message to the world. I'm grateful. I don't need them to do anything but create the most credible opportunity for me that my wife and I have been praying for our entire lives. I don't need them to do nothing. So if you're one of those people that just keep saying all the time, I just wish Josh and Jenna would do this. I just wish MDC would do this. Damn it, if Damon would do this for me. If Candace would do this for me. If John would do this for me. If Judah would do this for me. If you're one of those people that constantly needs something to be successful at an opportunity, you don't need anything. You need to dream again. So you look at this video, this here, and this is Josh figuring it out with brand bucks. What do you want to make a month? Robert, I'd like to make 10 grand a month. Oh, okay, so we need 1,000 people. 1,000 people to do what? Ooh, here's what I close with. We need 1,000 people. I want to know, did you hear that we're on a mission?
Yes.
What if you did mission and cause marketing? Here it is. I need every one of you to take money that you spend at Target, Walmart, and Costco, and Amazon. You need to buy bucks, and then brand bucks, and then you got to go through our site and buy products with brand bucks that are a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's what you got to do. You got to move your buying power away from companies that don't give a shit about you. Then once you pull them over here, we need you to try the products. You need to be a product of the product. And when you fall in love with the product, how many of you love MDC products? Now you got to find other people that need to move their buying power away from Walmart, Target, Costco, and Amazon. And now when they pull their over, soon your product's free. Now you just added $200 to your budget. Do you know how many people in the world right now need an extra $200? Do you guys I can't believe the stuff that I'm reading. Right now, they're saying it's a 40-year high of people that right now are missing 1 or 2 car payments. Don't get me upset here, but how many of you heard this rumor about all these network marketing companies failing? You know why? When the economy's good, we can buy premium quality products. I'll buy some from you, I'll buy some from you, I'll buy some from you. But when someone says, hey, you should check out my premium quality product, and they just had a discussion with their spouse about getting rid of Netflix, I'm telling you, you start asking them if they know anyone that needs to make extra money, and things will change for you frickin' fast. So I know that each and every one of you can do this, but if not this, then what? And if not now, then when? And if not you, then who? Keep it simple. I know you can do it. I love you and appreciate you. I'm Robert Hollis, and I'm fucking out.